Okay, thank you for joining me today. Let's get started with today's yoga practice. So, just coming over onto hands and knees, we're just going to reach one leg and the opposite arm out. Just getting a little bit of length through the body and warming up the core. Other side when we're ready. Beautiful. And let's just plant the toes down next, pressing the heel away. Let's get a little bit of length through the legs. Other side. Lengthening up those hamstrings. And let's lift the hips up to the ceiling, coming through into our down dog. Flattening out the back, we press our chest towards our knees. Lifting one leg up to the ceiling, and we're going to flex our foot, pressing the heel away. Good, slide that foot back into place, other side when we're ready. Again, lifting the foot, flexing that foot. And we're just going to slowly start to walk the feet into the hands. Let's just relax down here into our forward fold. Just relaxing the head down. Okay, we're going to do the same thing again in forward fold, lifting one leg and flexing that foot. Again, sliding that foot back into place, other side. Keep flexing the foot, relaxing the head down. And again, let's slide that foot back into place. And when we're ready, let's roll up nice and slow, just one vertebra at a time. Okay, and from here, let's take a nice wide stance. We're going to come through into our warrior two. Inhale, we lift the arms. Exhale, we sink it down into the hips. Just bending that knee, opening up right through the hips. Just a nice gentle rotation here. One hand to the outside of that thigh. Other hand just wraps around to the lower back. So looking to the side, just a nice gentle rotation. Back into warrior two when we're ready. Beautiful. On the exhale, relaxing the arms down. Let's do the same thing now to the other side. So again, inhale, we lift. Exhale, we sink into the hips, warrior two. And when we're ready, we can add on that rotation. So hand to the outside of the thigh, other hand wraps around to the lower back. Keeping the chest open. And let's come back into our warrior two. And again, on the exhale, let's relax the arms down. Reaching the arms out to the side, keeping the legs wide. Let's tip forward, holding it halfway. And then on the exhale, just relaxing all the way down. Let's relax into our wide leg forward fold. Adjusting the feet if you need. Turning the toes just slightly out, always keeping the toes in line with the knees. If we want to, we might want to take the hands just behind the calves, just to help draw the upper body down, maybe just a little bit further into the stretch. Just taking the body towards one side, forehead draws down towards the shin. Just the other side when we're ready, same thing, again forehead draws down towards the shin. And just when we're ready, back to the middle. From here, on the inhale, lengthening the spine. We're just going to wiggle the feet back in, so we're coming back through into forward fold. Just relaxing the head down. And when we're ready, let's roll it up to standing. Again, nice and slow, there's no rush. Okay, from here, we're just going to reach the arms out to the corners, and we're just going to lift one leg. Flexing that foot. Pointing the foot when we're ready, stretching out the ankles, working our balance. Let's flex the foot again. And one more time pointing. Beautiful. Let's relax that down. Let's do the same thing to the other side. So just working on the balance. Again, starting with that flexed foot. Pointing the foot when we're ready. Flexing the foot. And just one more time when we're ready, pointing that foot. Beautiful. Let's relax that down. Facing the small end of our mat next, focusing the eyes, we're just going to bring the heel up into the hips. We're going to come through into our dances. So pointer finger and thumb together, let's fan out the other 3 fingers. Hand to the inside of the foot if we can, and we're just going to gently lift that back leg. I always think about lifting through the knee, keeping the chest open. You might tilt forward slightly, but keep the chest open. Beautiful. Controlling that down. Let's try the other side. Again, focusing the eyes, finding that foot. Stretching out the thighs here for a little bit. Great stretch for our quadriceps at the front of the thighs. Again, taking the fingers together, fanning out the others, extending the arm, and just slowly lifting through that back knee. Taking the hand to the inside of the foot, opening the chest and lifting that back knee. Again, it's fine to keep the knees together as well. You just work at your own options. Work at your level. Okay, let's come down out of that one. Inhale, next, let's reach the hands to the ceiling. Just taking the hands together above the head, reaching them up, maybe tilting gently backwards. Exhale, when we're ready, let's tip forward. Let's dive forward. Forward fold. Walking the hands out next, maybe stepping the feet back. Let's come through into our down dog. Okay, and just in our own time, just gently dropping down to the knees, taking the knees wide. Let's draw the body back into extended child's pose. Hips draw back to the heels, chest drops down, and the arms reach forward. Just bending one arm out of the way, we're going to do this same stretch, but just with one arm reaching to the corner of the mat. Still drawing back. Okay, and just when we're ready to the other side, again, reaching that one hand out to the corner of the mat and drawing the body back. Just resting the other hand wherever's comfortable. Stretching out the shoulder. Let's come back down the middle when we're ready with both arms reaching forward. Chest drops down. Stretching out the shoulders. And just slowly pressing the body up just when we're ready. And let's come through into child's pose. So we might need to just readjust slightly here. Knees together, forehead rests down, hands to the side of the body. And just relaxing, deep breaths, breathing into the lower back. Just having a little bit of time now just to really let the body relax. Focusing on the breath. We're going to slowly press the body up next, coming through into our hero's pose. If we want it a little bit harder, we can take the knees and the feet a little bit wider. Listening to the knees. If it gets too intense, just take the hands down to the floor. One hand just to the outside of the thigh. We're just going to reach the other hand behind us. Just a nice gentle spinal twist. Other side when we're ready. Just reaching that hand behind, opening up the chest. Slowly coming back to the front. Just coming around to seated. Just coming around to cross the legs next. Going to let the head just gently fall around into a circle. It's a really nice way to finish our yoga practice today. Relaxing the head around. Just if there's any stress hiding through the muscles of the neck, hopefully we can release that stress now. Releasing any tight muscles, releasing any tension. Okay, let's change direction. Just relaxing the head around. And just when we're ready, let's come up to a nice tall spine and we finish by saying namaste.